He said, you want to impress these white people up north? They love themselves an uppity nigga. Just act uppity. Is that true?
That's true. That's
Is that true?
True. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They love a nigga that make them comfortable. You know, you speak a little proper. You know what I mean. You share that. You know, you don't correct them and shit. Like, you know what I mean.
Act a little bougie, like the kind of bougie things they like.
As long as you know, it's the same way people treat kids. It's like, you know, people love a smart kid.
Oh hell yeah!
But if the moment they realize that the kid's smarter than them, they don't like that shit. They go stay in the child's place. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's a good ass fucking way to put it, bro. It's like being a kid. It's like being a kid in their eyes. Just something smaller than them. You know?
They're like, wow, this nigga is more intelligent than I would have given him credit for. and then as soon as you like, actually, they're like, oh no, nigga, no, nobody correcting me. You know?
Sir, yeah, correcting me. Oh, right. Bro, they do not like being corrected for when a white person is like, especially when they're like, oh, I'm smarter than this black person. When they've already made their mind up, then you're less than.
Bro, I've had that happen to me. I've had it where people refuse. Look, I'll never get this moment. I was in the military and we were having like it was like a I don't know, like a hazing type deal. Not a hazing thing, but it was called mess night. And basically, it's a night where shit switch for like the lowest ranking, like one of the lowest ranking people is in charge of the night. Basically, it's like a dinner. It's like everyone dresses all fancy and shit. But I was the lowest nigga to get promoted, so I was in charge of the whole night. So I'm the president of the mess, is what they call it. Right?
Okay.
So I get to address everything. Don't get me wrong. There's a table of honor, and all those people outrank you by a long shot in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it just for the purposes of this night, you're in charge. You know what I mean? So, and I remember, I'll never forget. I'm in a room full of these white boys, some of which are my good friends. And I remember using the word egregious, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the dudes at the table of honor was like, that's not a word. You know what I mean? And then and everybody just started agreeing. They're like, hey, nigga, spell it. You know what I mean? It was that kind of situation. It was like, you know, it's like, just because I said a word that none of them had ever heard of,
it can't be real.
It's not a real word. It's that's the conclusion they came to.
Bro.
And you know, we didn't have smartphones at this time, so it was like, it wasn't like, you know, if you wanted to Google it, you had to wait till we got to work the next day. I mean, because this is also right before people had broadband. So if anyone had internet, it was dial-up. So most of us didn't have it. So we had to all wait till we got to work the next day, you know. And I know they looked it up, but nobody said anything to me because they didn't want to. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
But it was a big deal. It was like everybody laughing, like, oh, this nigga making up words, blah, blah, blah. Like, you think I made up a word just because you ain't never heard it before?
Also, egregious. You think I got there on my own? I just got there? Like what?
Right. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. But that's the world we live in. Because it was like from that moment forward, though, nobody ever did that again. Because you know, it's that uncertainty was like, because they ain't never been around black people, so they just assume they smarter than you.
Yep.
You know, and then when they meet you and know that they might not be, they're like, oh shit, maybe this nigga is smart. You know what I mean? So it's I think a lot of white folks have that. They have that struggle.
It's a hard struggle to deal with, bro. I think.
Like it can't be. It's almost like a little girl coming up and whooping your ass. You know what I mean? Like when you see a little girl walk up to you, you're like, oh, ain't that cute? You angry? Okay, and then she beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh shit! I guess I just have to face that reality, nigga. I guess as much as it don't make sense.
As much as it doesn't make sense, this is the world I'm living in.
Right? She beat my ass.